Hi YouTube, I am still here. What's up YouTube? This is Lazy Nova, and I'm back with another video after like a month or two. It's been a minute, and I really got no excuse this time besides I just forgot. So yeah, I'm not gonna really waste any more gerbil of me just spewing shit out. I'm just gonna get into the video because, well, there's really no reason why I've been gone this long and haven't uploaded besides the fact I just forgot I had a channel. Yeah, let's jump in. I've decided to come back with a video that a lot of people seem to like, which is my content videos. They're the highest views on my channel, my very low channel, but still the highest views. So, yeah, just decided let's have another go at it. And this one that I have personally come to want a lot. Mortal Kombat and Dead by Daylight. Now, Mortal Kombat and Dead by Daylight functions very similar to like FNAF in a sense, in a way that FNAF isn't really horror, but like the story of FNAF is horrific. And Mortal Kombat is the same way, especially in the Midway arcade era, where, you know, there's just a lot of horrific things, such as like the sound design. If you turn down the music and like just hear in the background what's going on, you can hear like screams in the crypt. The crypt in general is just horrifying as well. And then there's just also characters that are very scary, including a necromancer, Shang Tsung, or I guess Quan Chi, because he's for some reason a necromancer in the NetherRealm timeline, even though it's a retelling of MK1 through MK3 in the Midway arcade era, and he wasn't a fucking necromancer in the Midway arcade era, but that's neither here nor there. And then there's Scorpion, who is a specter from hell, fuming with vengeance. And if you saw the thumbnail, then you probably know that out of all the Mortal Kombat characters, I chose Scorpion. Now, why Scorpion? Well, he is the face and easily the most popular Mortal Kombat character. And I think it just kind of makes sense because he has everything that's required to be a Dead by Daylight character. And it's a horror-like aspect. He's a fucking demon from hell. And if you get rid of his face mask, it's a fucking flaming skeleton like Ghost Rider. 2, he has a pretty manageable backstory. And what I mean by that is, like, you can throw in a way for the entity to take its Scorpion from any time, any point of time. And for me, I feel like the most perfect time to take Scorpion would be somewhere around either Deception or Armageddon. Deception, because it is when he is at his most vengeful against Quan Chi, where he wants to kill Quan Chi because he found out Quan Chi was the one who actually murdered his clan, not Sub-Zero, i.e. Bi-Han. Or Armageddon, because in that story, he's trying to fucking kill everyone to piss off the Elder Gods. So you could take them from that or there, or maybe even the NetherRealm era, which is probably where they're going to take him from, because Ed Boon doesn't really like to work on the Midway era anymore. At the point I think you take him is MK9. That's kind of when he's at his angriest. He kind of lets go of his vengeance at MKX. He's not really as vengeful in MKX as he is in MK9. And MK11, he's just normal, at least Hanzo Hasashi. And then, you know, the whole time merger bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. We want the concept. Nova, stop yapping. It's like, all right, jeez. So that is my reasoning for choosing Scorpion. Before I go into the concept, I want to tackle the chapter itself.
I don't like where this is going.
So usually a chapter, like a full chapter, would be a killer, a map, or 1 or 2 survivors. I'm going to get this out of the way right now. There will not be a survivor in this chapter. There will never be, and there should never be a survivor in a Mortal Kombat collaboration.
One more step and this weird thing gets it.
Don't be rash.
Because no one, and I mean no one, will take it seriously. Every single Mortal Kombat character can throw hands to your grandma, to the fucking kids. Everyone can beat the shit out of everyone. You can try to make an argument for Johnny Cage, but that won't work because he beat the shit out of Shinnok. He's not gonna, lose to fucking the Trapper on a random Tuesday. Sonya Blade can throw around people like Quan Chi and Kano just on a daily basis in the NetherRealm era. And because it's a NetherRealm era, the villains never fucking win. Because, they got that dumbass chapter system, which I think should be fucking gone because it limits storytelling and the villains automatically lose, not making the players not take them seriously. But, that's a Mortal Kombat critique type shit that, I'm not going to do because I am not fully knowledgeable on Mortal Kombat, even though I love the franchise. Go check out 4K Snake MK. I forget his YouTube channel. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to post a picture right here. Go check him out. He's very good with Mortal Kombat knowledge. Anyway, let's just jump into the video finally. And, now that I've tackled the whole Survivor thing, the killer for this chapter would be Scorpion, or as he will be called in-game, the Spectre. The Spectre, because that is what he is in Mortal Kombat. You could call him the Ninja if you want, but I feel like that should be relegated towards like an original chapter. Also, the Ninja is just a boring fucking name. He has the basic stats of a killer, the Trapper stats: movement speed 4.6, air radius 332, height normal. Actually, in Deception, he's like 6'9", average height. All right, we'll just go with that. We're gonna get into the word vomit of the video, which is his power. Scorpion's power is called Vengeance of the Netherrealm. I don't know why it took me so long to read that. His primary power is called Get Over Here. I'm pretty sure you know where this is going. Scorpion can throw his spear at a survivor, yanking the survivors to him, or, as a form of traversal, he can slam his spear against a wall and throw himself forward. This works exactly like Kaneki. He has 2 leaps, and that's it.
Shit!
The yanking, or I guess spear leap, would have a cooldown of 10 seconds, but throwing it at a survivor causes the cooldown to be 8 seconds instead. If a spear is thrown into a survivor that has vaulted a window or a pallet, Scorpion will yank himself over the pallet and kick the survivor onto the ground, making them lose a health state while Scorpion is in his normal M1 animation, but for his kick instead. Damaging a survivor like this causes them to become hellbound. Hellbound causes the survivor to have a limited amount of time to vault, only having 4 vaults before Scorpion can gain access to a fireball which he throws at a survivor, which is also insta-downable. So this pretty much works like Deathslinger and his ability, except Scorpion's a bit more faster and agile because, well, the Deathslinger is an old sack of shit, and Scorpion is a ninja who is also forever in his prime because he's fucking dead. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly works that way. And the only reason why he isn't 4.4 is because his shit doesn't have an aim. It works like Huntress's kind of no crosshair shit. You got to throw it, and survivors can easily also just dodge it. I don't think it's worth making him 4.4 because of an easy projectile to dodge. You're mostly just going to be using this to like grab them off generators or over a pallet and then do your little kick to infect them with Hellbound. You're never really going to see this working in open field. Survivor's just going to, unless you're good, but that's going to take a bit. So I don't really see a reason why he should be 4.6 or 4.4, I'm sorry. That, and I fucking hate 4.4, so fuck you. His secondary power is Hellfire Manipulation. Scorpion, using the fire from the Netherrealm, can assist himself in his goal of murder. Shocking, I know. I'm going to let you digest that a little. That's a little scary. Are you okay? You not shook anymore? All right, good. Scorpion can ignite his M1 and M2 in flames. The next attack will mark the survivor with Hellfire until downed. Survivor under the Hellfire debuff will vault 6% slower and cause themselves to also get healed 30% slower. While additionally, the healer will receive Hellfire as well. If a survivor marked by Hellfire drops a pallet, the pallet will engulf in flames and break in 3 seconds. However, if Scorpion takes the time to break the pallet will break 10% faster, and he will get 5% haste for 15 seconds, only if breaking a pallet that has been vaulted by a survivor afflicted with Hellfire. You will know this because the pallet will burst into flames. If Scorpion throws his spear at a Hellfired survivor, the pull animation will be 20% faster. Just a nice little reward for you doing your job correctly. Special mechanic, Blood Feud. Scorpion always has one goal in every Mortal Kombat game. And as I've stated in the beginning of the video, it is to fucking kill someone. Okay, not in every game. There was like in MK2, he wanted to protect Sub-Zero after finding out Bi-Han was his brother, and he killed the older brother of a little brother. In the majority of games, he's trying to kill someone. So we're going to incorporate that into DBD with an obsession system. Each time Scorpion hooks his obsession, he gains a vengeance token, max of 3. Each token grants Scorpion 5% action speed and a 5% charging speed of his spear. Oh yeah, I didn't say this. His spear has a charging meter similar to like trapper setting down his traps. He has that little charge. Scorpion has that. You hook your obsession, you will get 5% charging speed, and you hook them 3 times, 15% charging speed. Nice little reward, and a nice little lore-accurate mechanic for Scorpion, who wants to kill his obsession, which is either Sub-Zero or Quan Chi or everyone else in the fucking universe. At 3 tokens, Scorpion gains 50% faster teleport speed and 10% haste for every successful get over here for 5 seconds. Oh yeah, did I mention he can teleport? Yeah, it's nothing special really. It's exactly like Freddy's, you know, he can just teleport to generators, completed or not completed. Yeah, nothing to really dwell on. Unless... Nah, I'm just kidding. I already kind of made him busted. So we'll do nothing special. Unless you guys want something special, which I already have like a backup here, which is just like he can throw his spear onto the ground and he could teleport to that spear. That could be a fun little mechanic if you guys want. But I'm going to say right now we're just going to give him the Freddy-style teleport, which is him teleporting to generators. But besides that, let's go on to the funky part, add-ons.
Holy shit, we would have never fucking guessed!
For brown add-ons, I have Flayed Kunai Rope. Reduce spear cooldown by 1 second. Successfully hitting a survivor with a spear reduces its cooldown by 2 seconds. Tattered Shira Ryu Mask. Survivors marked by Hellfire vault 2% slower. Rusty Double Swords. Hellfire survivors get healed 5% slower. Green add-ons. Burnt Leather Straps. Spear pulls against survivors are 10% faster. Shira Ryu Mask. Increase fireball throw speed by 20%. Netherrealm Coal. Gain 5% haste at the beginning of a chase with a Hellfired survivor for 7 seconds. Shira Ryu Insignia. Reduce teleport cooldown by 15%. Cracked Oni Horn. Increase spear leap speed by 30%. Blue. Blood-soaked kunai. Survivors pulled by the spear become hemorrhaged and mangled until healed. Cryomancer Mask. Survivors afflicted with Hellfire Spear gain repair speed debuff of 9%. Shattered Clan Portrait. Gain 5% extra haste when breaking a burning pallet. Dragon Token. Each successful get over here reduces teleport cooldown by 5%. Gain a max of 4 tokens. Culturized Chain Links. Spear hits against Hellfire survivors reveal the aura of all other Hellfire survivors for 8 seconds. Purple. Blood-soaked Swords. Breaking a pallet makes the survivor who dropped it suffer from 15% hindered for 5 seconds. I almost said percent. I am fucking high right now. Skull of Bihan. For those who don't know, Bihan is the first Sub-Zero that appeared in the first Mortal Kombat 1 in 1993. Was it 93? The first Mortal Kombat game ever released, okay? Survivors afflicted with Hellfire or Hellbound are exhausted for 90 seconds. Mark of the Elder Gods. Survivors afflicted by Hellfire immediately burn pallets within 8 meters of them. Family Photo. Survivors with Hellbound are revealed every 5 seconds when they work on a generator. Scorpion gains 100% teleport speed while teleporting to the generator a Hellbound survivor is working with. Fucking tongue twister there. Iridescent. Quan Chi's head. Pulling a survivor over a pallet immediately breaks it. Pulling a survivor over a window will block it for them permanently. Maybe not permanently, but you know, it's a little thought. This will still have them affected with Hellbound, except instead of Scorpion yanking himself over a pallet or vault, he yanks them and kicks the shit out of them. His second iridescent is Soul of Harumi. Harumi is his dead-ass fucking wife, by the way. Survivors can no longer become Hellbound, but Scorpion can throw his fireball at survivors or at objects, specifically windows, vaults, or pallets or generators. Throwing fire at a vault or a generator will cause them to vault or repair the generator 12% slower, while Scorpion will vault the fire-covered vault 15% faster and break the generator 20% faster. These last for 90 seconds before the fire burns away. Okay, that was a lot of word vomit and a half. I'm going to let y'all digest that for a second. Y'all done? No? All right, I'll give you a few more seconds. All right, what about now? Oh, you're good? Oh, okay. Let's get to the fun part. The funky was the add-ons. The fun part are the perks. His first add-on is called Netherrealm Spectre. After breaking a pallet, gain a token. For each token gained, all generators in a 30, 35, 40 meter radius explode, losing 2, 3, 4% progress for each token gained. So if you have about 3 tokens, 3 broken pallets, you will gain 12% progress loss for each generator within. It's pretty much like an upgraded surge. Let's just say that. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it. Soulbound Vengeance. Each time a survivor stuns or blinds you, they become hindered for 15% for 8, 9, 10 seconds. The duration might have to get decreased a little. I'm kind of noticing how OP these things are. But, I think they're fine. His third and final perk is called Damned to Hell. When a survivor takes a protection hit, both the hits survivor and the protected survivor become tormented by hellfire for 40, 50, 60 seconds. I should actually probably change that hellfire because they're already in effect in here, but, we're going to leave that right there for now. Tormented survivors leave burning scratch marks, which are brighter, last longer, and they're more accurate to where the survivor is going. Tormented survivors cannot fast vault, but can still vault, just medium. And if they heal or are healed, they will reveal themselves, revealing their aura for 8, 10, and 12 seconds. This perk has a cooldown of 50, 40, 30 seconds. Jesus. Now for maps. Although a Mortal Kombat chapter can never, ever have a survivor come into the fog, except for maybe cosmetics, but even then I feel like cosmetics would work only for killers, but that's neither here nor there. Maps can easily come in, especially with how big the Mortal Kombat universe is, and even though they like to only focus on Netherrealm, Outworld, and Earthrealm, the fucking cowards, there can still be some maps. And I have chosen 3 maps. 2 are technically the same, but different locations. One could be a Lin Kuei map, completely covered in blood and bodies and destroyed structures. This could be either Scorpion going there to massacre them even more, or, just an original map. Did I say original map? I'm a fucking idiot. I've really lost brain cells. It's just a ruined Lin Kuei hideout, okay? Another map could be a Shirai Ryu map, which is the same thing as a Lin Kuei map, but this map specifically could be the time where Quan Chi comes in, kills everyone, and then he just dips. This is when this map could be taken in. And the final map, potential map, could be a Netherrealm map. We could get Hell as a map. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, that's kind of all I got for this concept. Another killer that probably should come in as well as Scorpion is Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn is like the face of Mortal Kombat villains, even though he's fucking pathetic in the Netherrealm timeline. He is still like the most recognizable Mortal Kombat villain. And when people think of villains, they think of, Shao Kahn. Guy with a skull, hammer, that guy. You know him. That's pretty much all I see coming for the Mortal Kombat franchise if they ever do collab. Along with, a tome potentially explaining Mortal Kombat's lore, specifically Scorpion. And cosmetics, obviously. You got to make money somehow. And this could actually be the one where I see more killer cosmetics than Survivor cosmetics. Because for Survivors, what are you truly going to get? You're going to get maybe Johnny Cage, Cassie Cage, maybe Jackie, Takeda, and that. But for Killer, you can get a lot. You can get, Raiden as fucking Doctor. That'd be hilarious. You can get fucking... Ah, shit, I'm blanking on the name. Ah, fuck, I'm blanking. God, Reptile as Plague. That could be hilarious as well. But yeah, there's just so much options you could do with, Killer cosmetics over Survivor cosmetics. I'm trying to, think, because, there was one I really wanted to spew out, but I just freaking forgot. Annoying. Yeah, that's all I got. Remember, if you do want to see more of me for some fucking reason, I stream on Twitch. Same name, Lazy Nova. Replace the Z with a 2 and the O in Nova with a 0. And yeah, I'm on Twitch. Trying to stream a bit more consistently. It's a little hard because I only have one console, so I gotta share that with my fuck-ass brother. So I can't stream every day, unfortunately. I'm trying to get enough money to buy my own PlayStation so I can, record and stream whenever the fuck I want. But I'm not asking you for your money. Save your fucking money if you need it. I'm not doing that right now. I will ask you your money when I feel confident enough. But right now, yeah, just let me know what y'all thought of this little concept I made. What do you guys think of my take on survivors from Mortal Kombat coming into DBD? Which, let me remind you, I personally think could never fucking happen because it'd be a fucking joke. And no one would take the collab seriously. Let me know if you agree with Scorpion being the killer or if you think someone else should be. I don't think it should be Shinnok. Shinnok's kind of a fucking joke, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. No more dragging it out. No more mid-rolls. I'll see you all later. Thanks for waiting for me, I guess. Bye.